Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Emerald. So, in the last episode we caught Kyogre, and in this one we're going to get Groudon. This is the first time I've opened up the game since the last episode, so yeah, we'll just have to see what goes on. If we have enough Pokeballs, might be a couple of resets. You never know what's going to happen. So, yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. But we do need to go back to this place, the Weather Institute, and talk Shudrud on the machine computer up here. And see what he says. I track weather patterns all over the Hoenn region. Recently, a drought has been recorded on Route 114. Could that mean somewhere near Route 114? I don't know what could be near Route 114, but I would assume it's probably a Groudon. So we're just gonna end up hopping over there and seeing what we can't do to maybe catch it. I can't remember for this one if it's, well, exactly what happens. Let's see. It's probably Route 11, Route 114. Is over here by Fall Arbor Town. Let me see, because isn't there a waterfall? I mean, there's the drought here. But isn't there a waterfall over? There is. It's probably up the waterfall. So let me... Because with Paku we've got dives, so let's head... Actually, to Lily Cove. Because that'll probably be where we need to actually go, because we need to teach Waterfall to Paku, who, yeah, that'll probably be it. And then we can go and deal with the Groudon. Would be craziest if you need both Waterfall and Dive, but I doubt you need Dive. So let's go to TMs, and all the way down to Waterfall, and Paku. Cool. And how many balls do we have? Oh, we got 43. It took 2 Pokeballs on Kyogre, technically. It's kind of funny. I didn't realize it was that few. I think we just got a bit lucky with that one roll, because I think that was like the 9th or 10th attempt, and then we just got lucky on the 10th attempt, but we'll just see what happens then. But we will need to, I'm assuming, head up this waterfall. There's no other reason why there'd be a waterfall here, in my mind, at least. There is an item, which is cool. Rare candy? Why not? At the very least, I could sell that, or just use it on one of our Pokemon. Nope, it is not up that waterfall. But there is another one, I think. Isn't there? I know there are things over here. Let's see. Nothing there. It'll be annoying more than anything else. I mean, it could be in these rocky... Oh, well, it must be there then. The Terra Cave. Yeah, it's definitely this. And, yep, we're in that foggy area. There's a big magma thing. And there's a Groudon. And do a quick little shift 1 to do the save state. And yeah. We'll see what we can do. The sun rays aren't going to be helpful. Especially with someone like Paku. So we are just gonna have to see Yeah, especially because Groudon's a weird typing, and because it's not what you'd expect it to be, essentially. So it's probably going to be quite a few false swipes involved to get it as low as we can. I might even go for an aerial ace just because this is more damage. But I definitely also need to think of a Pokemon that we have on our team that would be able to take Groudon out. Not take it out, but that would not be taken out by it. That's what I meant to say. Well, let's see. We'll try and battle a little bit longer. We'll do our first attempt, and then. All right, there we go. All right then. Okay. So, attempt number 2. That is the slight problem with Sage, is 4 times effective Leaf Blade. Unless it's just... maybe it is just ground type. I can't actually quite remember. Is it ground or ground rock? But, regardless, maybe it's just ground. Regardless of that. We'll just keep aerial acing it. I can't remember how old I was when I realized that Groudon and Kyogre were tiny, comparatively. And actually the size of Pokemon are kind of not what you'd expect. Like, Groudon's like 13 feet, I think. No slouch. Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, that's pretty tall. But that's like 1.5 stories, maybe 2 stories of a building, essentially. I've seen townhouses that are larger than a Groudon, which, considering what you'd expect it to be, it's not that. It's just not that. Which I find it quite interesting. This, god of creating land is actually not that large. Anyway, there's Sage down. Let's see. Who do we have that would be able to do very little damage? Probably Paku, actually. We'll see what we can do. The sunlight being strong we'd still take it out at this point, but maybe a crunch? Nope. Alright, well, I'll give it a pause, and I'll see you all when we have caught Groudon. And there we go! We have caught it. That took quite a few attempts, probably all like 15, because half the time we just hit a crit with Sage. Anyway, we have caught Groudon, the continent Pokemon, 11 feet tall, mind you. 11 feet tall. Groudon has appeared in mythology as the creator of the land. It sleeps in magma underground and is said to make volcanoes erupt on awakening. And do we want to give a nickname to our Groudon? We're going to call it Ruby. And there we are. Ruby was transferred into someone's PC. And that's going to be that. We've caught the 3 main Pokemon. And tomorrow, the idea is we're going to get Deoxys, because Deoxys is pretty cool. And the intense sunshine appears to have subsided. I have no idea where Deoxys is gonna be. Also, because this is gonna happen, people are just gonna assume that I'm cheating constantly now, because literally, that attempt, it was the first Pokeball. I mean, the luck that I have gotten is ridiculous. But yeah, and then also tomorrow I'll mention the results of the poll that I did for everyone's favorite legendary, though, albeit it does seem like Rayquaza's won that, and I don't think there's gonna be a major swing. But we are gonna start getting some of those polls asked around on some of your favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, so we shall see based on that. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, so if you enjoyed, make sure you go ahead, hit like button, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.